Hello, I am Quinny. Welcome to the channel, guys. In this video today, we are talking about what I think might actually be the biggest striker signing ever by a Premier League club in certainly my lifetime. Erling Haaland is going to Manchester City for next season. Absolutely cannot wait to see how all this is going to pan out. It feels like the writing has been on the wall for a long time, and it's good to see that picture of him popping up on Twitter, you know, pinching the shirt and whatever. He's buzzing. He can't wait to get going. Pep, obviously this year, it's been a bit of a mire in terms of, like, you know, Champions League and same old stuff again with Real Madrid in the semi-finals. Is Haaland going to be the answer to that? And, you know, what levels can Man City really hit, you know, from next season going forward? I can't wait to see it all kind of unravel. At any point in the video today, guys, if you do laugh, you learn, you like something or whatever, please do like and subscribe, share, retweet, all that good stuff, guys. Stay out of trouble, and let's get stuck into it. If you could hit the subscribe button, I do daily global football content, everything from Wonder Kids and Rising Star Managers to fantasy football and watch-alongs. That will also automatically enter you into my April giveaway. A rare new season edition MLS Cup champion Anton Tinnerholm and 2 limited goalkeepers. If you want to stick around to the end of the video, we'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Now, the first thing that kind of pops to mind with this transfer, of course, is like, Pep doesn't play with a striker. Pep always plays with false nines, and he's had Messi and he's had this and that and blah 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 and all the rest of it. But that's not strictly true. If we look back to number 1, when he was at Barca, he tried to bring in Zlatan. He tried to bring in Zlatan into his team with Messi and co, and really try and take it to the next level when they were already winning Champions Leagues, etc. And I think that was more of a personality clash. If you know, the excerpts from Zlatan's book that he brought out not long afterwards, you know, he was showing up to training in Ferraris and all that, and it didn't go down too well, so that didn't really work out. But then when he went to Bayern, of course, he had Lewandowski, you know, and he made that work pretty well. There's a lot of people that discuss, like, the difference in the gameplay in terms of attacking from when Pep took over from Heinkes, and how the subsequent management have managed to benefit from that kind of development and evolution in play. So Pep has definitely had these type of strikers before, but for Haaland to be coming in, and by all accounts, Haaland is a Man City fan himself. His dad, of course, famously was the captain of Man City pre-takeover. It's been on the cards for a while, and the main thing I'm really looking forward to seeing from a Man City perspective is that trifecta. We're going to hopefully see a biggest stage on the Champions League is Foden, De Bruyne and Haaland, because there's so many interchangeable parts about City. And when I was looking and thinking, what does become the optimal 11? When you look at that right-hand side, we assume Foden's probably going to play on the left, kind of false nine-ish on the left wing. On the right, like, Mahrez plays big games, Gabriel Jesus plays big games, Raheem Sterling plays big games. So there's so many interchangeable parts. I think that really De Bruyne, Haaland and Foden is going to be, you know, the trifecta that we're going to see in the big matches and the big stage. And I can't wait to see that, you know, in terms of, yeah, some of the goals that are like, and some of the football we're likely to see with these guys if they all hit the ground running, and it really pays off, because it feels like outside of those players, like De Bruyne has been a huge priority for City over the years in terms of nailing him down, keeping him happy. Foden, they've tried to, like, properly groom him into being a world-class player from debut, well, real debut kind of season onwards. The rest of the Man City squad, Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, Sterling, you know, Sané in and out, Ferran Torres in and out, Gabriel Jesus. A lot of these players feel like painting by numbers squad positions for City, whereas these guys are real rock mainstays, you know. So trying to forecast what the best 11 is going to be very difficult. But what that took me on to then, this makes me think this could be the biggest ever striker to join the Premier League. Okay, so I started thinking to myself, right, since like the millennium, since like when I've been really conscious of Premier League football, who has been the apex strikers in world football who have actually landed in the division? And I made a little list. If I've missed anyone off this list, please let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to maybe follow up from this in a couple of weeks or whatever and add them into the conversation. Maybe when we see some more transfers in the window, who knows what else might happen as well. But the first one, of course, is R9, the Donner, Ronaldo. He never came to England, of course. And the next kind of guys I've got, I had that Illy in my mind when I was thinking about, you know, early millennium best strikers in the world, but Crespo, Shevchenko and George Weah, all funnily enough ended up at Chelsea at one point, past prime and didn't do it. I then have guys, obviously Lewandowski's never been here, Samuel Eto'o, again, Chelsea past his prime, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Man United past his prime, Falcao past his prime, David Villa never came, and then some of the other kind of B-listers, if you like, that we've seen over the years, like Fernando Morientes, Higuain, Cavani, And again, there's maybe definitely another couple of B-list type guys that I'm definitely forgetting, because there will be a lot of them. Again, not really in their prime and didn't do amazingly well. Now, there has been fantastic. There's been like the best strikers in the world in the Premier League. Don't get me wrong, guys like Henry, Luis Suarez, even guys like Bale, Fernando Torres, Aguero, Cristiano Ronaldo. But when all those guys were brought to the Premier League, they weren't like Haaland. You know, they weren't like R9. They weren't like prime Shevchenko. They weren't like, you know, prime. Even if Benzema came to the Premier League now, I think this is maybe his prime, it feels like, certainly. Prime Ibrahimovic, David Villa, some of these guys. And even when Henry, Ronaldo, Bale, when these guys, Luis Suarez, when these guys got to being best in the world, they left the Premier League. You know, this feels like the first time we've ever had potentially the best striker in the world for the next 5 years or so joining the Premier League in his peak, in his prime. Let me know your thoughts on the Haaland transfer to Man City. Do you think it's going to be as amazing as I think so, or do you think it's going to be a massive flop? I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and retweet, and all that good stuff. Stay out of trouble, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. Let's get into all the giveaway stuff before I let you go. I'm still doing monthly giveaways, and I'm making it easier to enter. If you want to be entered to win this month's prize or any future giveaways here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button, you need to be a subscriber to enter, then leave a comment down below. Each month, a random comment from a random video will be selected as the winner, so the more videos you leave a comment on, the better the chance you've got of winning any of my giveaways. All the winners are announced at the end of videos the same way as we're doing here. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. As always, guys, if you've enjoyed the video today, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. On screen now is some other stuff that I've made that YouTube thinks you might enjoy. Stay out of trouble, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.